Namaste friends, welcome to day one. Today we're going to focus on breath. So take a nice comfortable seat, any seat of your choice. You can even sit on a sofa if your legs don't allow you to sit cross-legged, or just sit with your feet out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall through the spine, roll the shoulders and just bring them back and down the body. Allow them to become heavy. Close your eyes. Slightly tilt your head towards the sky. And we're going to take nice deep inhales and exhales in and out of the nostrils. When you breathe in, just notice the cool air coming through the nostrils, down your windpipe and into your lungs. We're going to take this moment to totally appreciate the breath and how wonderful it feels when it enters the body. And just what a blessing it is that we have breath and that we have the ability to have conscious breath. If you notice any tightness, on the exhale, just release, let go. Feel a softening happen. On the inhale, just feel that rise of your chest. On the exhale, the fall. Become soft. And on the inhale, let's start to say to ourselves, I am not this body. And on the exhale, release and soften. Inhale. And exhale. Take 5 very deep conscious breaths, taking full appreciation of your lungs and of the air that you're breathing and of the life that is you. One more deep breath. Exhale, release out the mouth this time. Open your eyes, give your body a little wiggle, and we're going to inhale, lift, inhale, right arm to the sky, twist the body towards the sky, and breathe in gratitude, and send it over to the other side. Now take all of your awareness to your breath, and we're going to find a little wave. So we're going to wave from side to side, stretching through the side body. Only go as deep as you want to go. Turning the face towards the sky. Giving appreciation to the air that you breathe. Take a couple more here. One more. And back to center. Find yourself in tabletop. So we're going to place our hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going to take some cat-cows, just 3 together. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, really forcefully and slowly release that breath out of the nostrils. Suck your belly button back towards your spine. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, arch. One more. Inhale, breathe. Feel that air in the lungs. Exhaling, arch. Find a little wiggle with the hips. Circle your hips in one direction. And pay attention to the breath. Keep the breath nice and deep through the nose or through the mouth if you're congested. And then roll in the opposite direction, just releasing those hips. Now come back to a neutral tabletop and walk your hands forward down for our puppy pose. Extending through the arms, forehead down to the ground. Suck up through the belly and make sure that your hips are still in line with your knees. Notice your breath. Take 3 deep breaths here, feeling that lovely stretch in the shoulders, down the spine. One more deep breath. And back to your tabletop. Just walk your fingers a little closer to the body, not all the way, and then send it up to downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder distance, feet are hip distance. Send your tailbone to the sky. And don't worry if your heels don't touch the floor, they may never be able to. But try to draw them down towards the ground as best you can. Suck up through the belly, draw the shoulder blades apart and breathe. Take note of the breath and how wonderful it feels to be able to breathe. From here, wave the spine forward into plank. Hold your plank for a nice deep breath. And then wave back to your downward facing dog. Now find a little movement, waving forward for a breath. Exhaling down dog. And again. Take your time, just waving in your own time and breathing. You can go fast or slow. Wave forward into plank and meet me there. Drop your knees and exhale, chaturanga. Elbows alongside the body, come on down, exhale. Inhale to a back bend. And exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here you can walk your feet nice and slowly to the top of your mat. And just fold forward. Become heavy, become a rag doll. Feet hip distance, grab onto each elbow and just hang. Let your head be heavy. And pay attention to the breath once again. Breathe deeply. Bending the knees if needed. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in and notice the breath. Look up, exhale, fold. Find some movement, waving the spine, inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Take it in your own time at your own pace. Whatever feels good for the body, paying attention to the breath. Take one more wave here. Exhale, fold. Now wave all the way to standing. Rolling the spine slowly, inhaling. The hands to the sky, watch them as they touch. Exhale them to the side body. Keep them out at a T and just roll your head to one side. Really engaging the fingertips, pointing them to the sky, keeping your elbows straight. Rest your head to one side and then roll it to the other. Now notice the breath and exhale as your chin drops. Inhale as it drops to one side. Take 3 of these. One more over to whichever side you weren't on. And then release, roll the hands, just rolling the wrists as they come down towards the body. Inhale, hands to the sky, stretch as high as you can. And exhale, lift up through the left leg. Just hold it at your chest and very slowly take a nice big step behind you into a crescent lunge. Keeping the hips squared facing forwards. Inhale the hands to the sky, look straight ahead. The front knees at a 90-degree angle to the ground. Breathe, notice the breath. Look at something that isn't moving. And exhale, open up to warrior 2. Twisting the body so the back foot is now down on the ground, 90-degree angle to the back of the mat. Hips are open, open up through the arms, look beyond the right fingertips. Look straight ahead and focus on your breath. Take 2 deep breaths. Bring the right hand to the right knee, inhale the left hand to the sky. Look up to the sky and back to warrior 2. One more time, exhale, forearm down to the knee. Inhale the top hand up and over, look to the sky. And warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, coming down for triangle pose. Inhale, look to the sky. The hand can either go to the thigh, to the calf or to the ground. Suck the belly in and breathe. Back to warrior 2. Bend through the front knee. Look beyond the right fingertips. Back to high lunge. Jump up off of the back heel, come up onto the toes, square the hips, hands to the sky. Breathe for a second here. Hands to your knee, the front knee, and very slowly bring the back knee to the ground, stretching in our low lunge. Hands can stay on your hips, or you can take them down to the ground. Notice your breath. How good it feels to breathe in and to release. Now exhale, send the hips back, taking a nice stretch of the hamstring here. You can keep the knee bent if needed. Toes point towards the sky. Bring your awareness straight back to your breath. Feel the air entering your lungs. And bend the front knee once again, place the hands, and we're going to step back into plank. Suck up through the belly. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your legs just for a moment. Become still. Suck your belly up. And become aware of the breath. Breathe in and out, nice and consciously, deeply. We're going to repeat that on the other side. Take a slow walk to the front of the mat, or you can hop. Once you're there, inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold, take 3. Halfway lift. Follow your breath. 1 more. And exhale, fold. Roll the spine all the way to standing. Inhaling the hands to the sky, look up. Take a nice stretch. Bring the hands down to the side body. This time, lift up through the right leg. Just lift it up to your tummy and start to send it very slowly back behind you, taking a big step into your high lunge. Don't worry if you lose your balance like me. I'm on very uneven ground. And sink low into the hips. Front knee, 90-degree angle. Back heel off the ground. Inhale the hands to the sky. Awareness back to the breath. One more deep breath here. Just roll your wrists up above your head in one direction and then in the other. And then open up to warrior 2. Back heel is down on the ground, foot a 90-degree angle to the mat. Look beyond your left fingertips and breathe. Notice the breath. You can close your eyes if needed. That can help you tune in. Now exhale. Left hand, left arm down to the knee. Right arm up to the sky. Look up. And back to warrior 2. Taking the forearm back down to the knee, inhaling the arm up and over the ear, look up and breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2. 1 more. And exhale, warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, keeping the hips open. Let's come down for triangle. Your hand can stay on the inner thigh. The calf will go down to the ground, look to the sky. Close your eyes if needed, or look at something that isn't moving. 3 deep breaths. And exhale back to warrior 2. Look beyond the fingertips. Take it back into high lunge. Jump up off the back foot, back onto the heel. Back off of the heel, sorry. Hands to the sky. Take some deep breaths. Place your hands on the front knee and very slowly take the back knee to the ground. Bending forward for low lunge. You can always take your hands to the floor if that's accessible to you. Give in to gravity, close your eyes and breathe. Feel the air entering your lungs. Exhale, releasing. Exhale, sending the hips back. Point the toes up to the sky, getting a nice stretch at the back of the hamstring. Hips are squared, facing forwards. Bend the knee if needed, and breathe. Come on forward, bending the front knee. Plant the hand, step back to plank. Hold your plank for a nice deep inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 waves once again. Waving to plank, exhale. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just keep going, following your breath. Continue to wave the spine. And then come on forward to plank. Drop the knees. Bring your elbows close to the body as you come down for chaturanga. Inhale for baby cobra, full cobra, or upward facing dog. And wave down. Inhale, breathe and look up. Nice back bend. Exhale down. Inhale, lift and inhale. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Send your bum back onto your heels. And take a nice seat. Sit up tall through the spine. Suck up through the belly. Roll the shoulders back and down. Sit up tall. Close your eyes here. Take a moment to breathe. Bring your breath back to a natural rhythm. Don't force it, but notice how wonderful it feels to have a working body. Taking the awareness directly to the chest, to the place that houses your heart and your lungs. And then take awareness down to the feet and the fingertips. Notice the tingling sensation, the aliveness and the life that is you. Breathe naturally. Dropping the shoulders, releasing. Sit here and feel the peace within. Feel the breath. Feel the body. Keeping the eyes closed. We're going to inhale the hands to the sky. Tilt your face towards the sky. Take a deep, deep inhale. Stretch and take a little back bend, and then exhale. Hands to your heart center. Bow your head. And take a little gratitude for showing up on the mat today. Namaste, everybody. Before we end, just sit on your bum. Extend your legs out long in front of you and give your little legs a shake. Sit up tall through the spine. Give your feet a shake and then your arms. And breathe. And that's it for today. A nice little class just to notice the breath and notice the inner workings of our body and how grateful we need to be that something like this is working and that we have life. Until tomorrow, namaste.